The 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, everybody. Ernie Johnson here with
Evening, it's afternoon, man.
Great to have you with us.
Come on, Ernie. Come on.
We'll watch the visiting squad as they go up against Chicago. And guys, for the Bulls, they've only come out in front in one of their first three games so far. So a win tonight will be important to them. To be at 500.
Bye, Ernie.
Nightfall in the Windy City with the Willis Tower and the rest of downtown Chicago. And before... I thank you, David. And Chris, you played during an era against a team that many consider the greatest of all time, that 96 Chicago Bulls team with Jordan and Pippen and a great roster. Just thinking back to that team during that second three-peat, what was it like when you were going up against that Bulls team?
So tough to play against that team. Jordan, arguably the best player that's ever laced them up, and Pippen was so tough offensively and rebounding. Rodman as well on the boards, and then you had guys in a system that was just really too much. It's hard to say. Of course, in my opinion, having played against them, they're the best team of all time. But Bill Russell once told me, ghosts can't play, so don't get caught up in comparing eras that you really can't prove it. So, yeah, of course, they're the best of all time to me, but it's fun watching these young kids play together.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Kent Bazemore. Pau Gasol is out there with Nowitzki. Then it's Williams. And it's Simmons in at the point guard. And Simmons slams it in.
I just love the heart of Simmons. Doesn't matter what the D throws his way, he's going to nail the shot.
Lynn dishes to Fournier. Aldridge a screen. Aldridge with a screen on Simmons. Over in the corner, Green. Lock at 6. A 15-footer. They get it back. Here's Aldridge, and the layup is good.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
I tell you what, it's like football, having a 3rd and 13 and them running up the gut. It just frustrates the defense. You have to hate giving up second chance points. It's demoralizing.
Good
basically, you had to stop.
And Pau Gasol, one of the most
Jeremy,
skilled
what do you?
footers this
all right.
league has ever
All right,
seen.
Jeremy.
Whether it's
Take
the low
those shots.
post, high post, flaring off picks, you want the ball in his hands.
Here's Williams.
Oh!
Back by Aldridge.
Get that out of
And
here.
it's
Not in my
bounds.
house.
Last touch by Aldridge. And Simmons kicks it to Bazemore. Back to Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. The teardrop falls in. And Pau Gasol, a very good perimeter shooter, starting to stretch his range out beyond that three-point arc.
Yeah, his face-up game is becoming more and more prominent. Working from that elbow, he's become more of a triple threat. He can shoot it, drive it, and pass at a high level.
They kick it out to Green. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one
Green
goes
hit
in.
a 3.
Green's got
If I were
himself
drinking,
going
I'd probably
with the
take
triple, his first
finishing my
basket
drink
of the
right
game.
now.
Simmons passes to Bazemore. The feed to Williams. Gasol a screen. The 11-footer. And it's Williams again missing. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Here's Covington. And it falls over the rim and in. Covington's got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Gasol, a screen on Fournier. The dish to Bazemore. There's 49 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And it's in there. 6 points for Ben Simmons.
And what skill from Simmons. A total genius at reading the defense and exploiting them in the paint.
Releases from 15, and it's Aldridge missing.
The D a little slow to get in his face. They're fortunate it didn't cost them.
On the wing, Williams. He feeds it to Bazemore. Gasol a screen. Bazemore gets the bucket.
Oh, he took a terrific angle right there off the screen, something they work on every day in practice.
Lynn against Simmons. Lynn dishes to Green. And Fournier kicks to Aldridge. Over Gasol. That doesn't go either for Aldridge. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Bulls lead by 3. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And Jeremy Lin, a player who's come a long way in his...
I wasn't sure,
Well, in a game filled with some pretty big egos, there are also guys like that who are living the dream in their own very grateful way. Lynn has certainly seen the highs and the lows.
And Kevin, not everyone's a superstar and certain of their future. Sometimes you get to be a superstar for a brief moment in time, but this game has a way of humbling people, even those who started out humble, like Lynn.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Yeah, it didn't take them long to get that transition game going.
Well, this roster is built for guys with speed. They're running the floor hard in the first quarter.
Robert Covington out there with Green. Then it's Evan Fournier. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Lynn in at the point guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Williams can't get it to go.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Yeah, coming off of a good pick, you want to get that one. He gets the separation he needs. I know he would love to have that one back.
Williams against Land. Green, the screen. Dirk Nowitzki with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, age ain't nothing but a number when you talk about the impact of Dirk Nowitzki. I mean, with his size and shooting touch, he creates so many openings for himself and his teammates offensively.
Gasol, and unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Chicago leading. Green kicks to Covington. Inside, here's Aldridge. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And Nowitzki's turnaround, an unblockable shot when he's hitting. Greg, he's unguardable.
And even though he's lost a little lift in the legs, he's worked hard to kind of quicken his release. And just another tweak for a guy who's made a career of adding layers to his Hall of Fame game.
Kicks to Williams. Lets the 3 fly. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game.
Against length, he does a nice job of creating just enough separation.
Yeah, but he has a big height advantage, but that's somewhat mitigated out there on that perimeter, and you got to come check him.
Green, the pass to Aldridge. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel.
And taking a look here at the numbers on Pau Gasol. Last year, getting it done. He was around 12 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
Well, yeah, lately he's been overachieving a little bit. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things to come.
A fader. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Nowitzki's got his first points in this one.
Buckets, but he should have just gone straight up with it instead of trying to fade away.
Outside, Green. Aldridge a screen. They set the pick. Fournier against Williams, and the wide open shot from Green. Offline with his 3.
He finds a major hole in the D beyond the arc. They still can't cash in on it.
Pass to Williams. Outside Gasol. Down low. Got a piece of it. Lynn with the steal. Now in transition. Here we go. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Lynn's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
Just wonderful form on the J from Lynn, dropping it in the face of the D.
And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball. Nowitzki a screen. Outside, Simmons. Passes it to Gasol. Back to Simmons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Gasol's got 4 this quarter.
And I really like to see Gasol go up with the shot immediately after getting the pass. Shows how much confidence he has in himself.
Covington setting the pick for Lynn. Covington dishes to Aldridge. Lets it go from 14. And the first half comes to a close. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports
It is a
Halftime Show.
good game we have here after one half of play. Checking out the visiting team. Kenny, what's your take?
I was surprised at how comfortable they seemed here on the road. The hostile crowd, that didn't bother them at all. And I want to see if they can keep that up in the second half.
And Shaq, that'll do it for...
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. And Chris, I know you've been executive producing and hosting various TV shows. You had a great NBA career, obviously, and it seems like you continue to find success. How's that been for you?
Well, I try to take the same lessons I learned in sports. You know, when I first got to Golden State, the first man I searched out was Chris Mullin and found out all of his habits and stole all of his knowledge, and I tried to take that and move forward. And I try to do the same in other areas. I try to work with the best. I try to learn, work hard, work my way up the rookie ladder and see what happens. And so I've just aligned myself with some really great people, some wonderful thinkers and hard workers, and hopefully it'll continue to have fun like I am doing. So it's been a great ride.
You're always learning, right? You never stop learning.
Man, come on. It's not just about a school or a class or one mentor. It's about everyday learning so that you can kind of learn and put people's knowledge with your unique sense of self and make it work. Why not learn on someone else's dime? Why go through life making mistakes when other people can kind of let you know, wait, I did this, you want to think about that, and kind of just put your own playbook together.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Ben Simmons is out there with Lou Williams. Then there's Kent Bazemore. Then there's Nowitzki. And it's Gasol and at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Green inside. He's up against Gasol. Rejected by Gasol.
And really, Gasol does an incredible job keeping his hands up in the air, which results in a ton of rejection. And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Yeah, talent in this league has it so that now pretty much every team can push the pace. You have to get back on defense.
6 on the shot clock. Lynn from long range hangs home the trifecta. Lynn's got 9 points.
I got nothing. I got nothing on that
2
one.
of 3 from the field to start the second half.
That seemed a little too deep for his range, but apparently he got that flick in the ring.
Outside Williams. Back to Simmons. He dishes it to Gasol. Comes up empty down low.
That's how you protect the rim. Stand your ground and make him alter his release.
Aldridge a screen. It's Covington on the wing. He's covered by Bazemore. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Green. There's Lynn with the 3. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Dirk fell backwards.
56% in
He
this
fell
game.
forwards, I believe, that call.
Quality possessions together
He fell
offensively.
backwards with
Well, you hear the
LaMarcus
term
behind him.
coach on the floor often, but it's usually reserved for point guards. But Draymond Green deserves that title, too. He's the general for this team in calling out defensive plays.
Ooh.
I mean,
Jerry
Draymond
Shannon does
essentially
it
just
again.
helps run the team's defense every trip down the floor.
Bulls trail by 3. Lynn kicks to Aldridge. Green, the screen. Covington wide open. He fires. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And with Draymond, a lot of guys can just bark out stuff on defense. But you know what? He studies the opposition. He watches a lot of tape and really Mentally, he is so prepared, Chris, going into a game.
Well, you don't get considered to be one of the best defenders in the league without working like Draymond. He'll break down film on specific players to learn their tendencies. If you miss an assignment, he'll get right in your face about it, regardless of who you are.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
Yeah, and he reads it all the way, has that slide court awareness you have to be mindful of.
Williams passes to Bazemore. Dishes to Simmons. Outside Gasol. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 4th assist in this one.
And Gasol didn't always have the perimeter shot, but in the latter stages of his career, he has really developed that.
And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. The away team, they lead by 4. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter. Next. Fred Hoiberg in a recent huddle with his players.
Keep competing, guys. Keep competing. Hey, we made the effort.
And we're set to start the action up here in the 4th quarter, and if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. We've got LaMarcus Aldridge.
Daggers at 35.
Draymond Green is out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Jeremy Lin. And it's Fournier in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Lin kicks to Fournier. Aldridge a screen. Fournier against Williams. They get the rebound. Fournier with the ball. Aldridge a screen. Lin against Simmons. Snatched up. Aldridge kicks to Lin. Not really his range, and it's off target. Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
There's the pick. Here's Nowitzki.
Dirk, what are you doing?
It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge.
Why would you take that deep of a 3?
Rebounds tonight. For 3, Covington. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. Covington's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for Chicago. Williams kicks it to Bazemore. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. Here's Nowitzki. It's good.
Yeah, beautiful play on the interior. They're just using the height advantage to lay the ball up and in when they really needed that basket.
Aldridge dishes to Green. For 3, Covington. And that's collected by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. No good from Simmons.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those 2 things that he possessed.
And how about the execution, really when it matters most? He knew he had the height advantage and just got the job done. No need to pass in that situation.
Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Yeah, just great. Whenever Simmons takes over a possession like that, what a killer instinct.
Covington, a screen on Simmons. Gasol against Aldridge. Over Gasol. Aldridge's shot is good.
His mid-range game is what sets Aldridge apart from the other bigs in our league. He's about as accurate a shooter as you'll find among players with his size.
Here's Simmons. Gets it to go from 8 feet. Simmons got 4 points in the quarter.
Love the work there. They got the most out of that possession.
In the pass to Green. And Fournier kicks to Aldridge. Outside, Green. Green, the screen. Fournier dishes to Green. To tie it up. Simmons pulls it in. Gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Got that one up quick.
Just an amazing feel for the game. Simmons is so gifted at reading the floor.
Chicago calls timeout. They're behind by 6. 46 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Ben Simmons.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen in to what Fred Hoiberg told his team. He told them they have to keep fighting. He said, hey, look, we're right here, but we can't make mistakes. You got to be aggressive and smart. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and so they choose to intentionally foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
And the athleticism that Simmons has is downright unreal. Just a remarkable
This game's got a whole lot
talent.
better.
Has the potential to be one of the all-time greats.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
I know he feels good about that. A perfect trip to the line further extends the lead.
And Chicago has possession. In the pass to Covington. Aldridge kicks to Fournier. Sinks it. And now they trail by just 4.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game. Chicago calls timeout. They trail by 6. 19 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
And they still got a little time to play with, so a 3 and a quick foul could make things interesting.
Anything's possible, but they're going to have to be perfect the rest of the way just to even have a chance.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
And how about the explosiveness he shows, going from the
Draymond needs
offensive
to
to the
take threes.
defensive end in a blink.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. They came in here and took care of business like they... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And
Pretty sure
that'll
Green
wrap
took
it
the most
up,
threes
folks.
out of that entire
For
team.
Chris Webber.
So pretty even scoring across the board. Yeah, Green had 5 threes. Everyone else had 3. Kind of hoping Fournier would do shoot a couple. Coach got probably taking 3 threes. Jeremy should probably take 1 or 2 a game. Simmons dropped 48, 18, and 15. He only does it all except make 3-pointers. And make free throws. All of his free throws anyway. Other than that, pretty even scoring for the rest of the team. They just work the paint. Bulls just outside the paint for the most part. And then might get some with Aldridge or Green on the inside.